Oh, that figures I kinda had that one coming. Or whatever. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, might as well just jump in the car. Uh-huh. Enjoy your stay. Shayla run over. Yep, enjoy your stay. Yeah, this guy is always so thirsty. I can't tell why though. I can never really tell why. Okay, solves my problem right there. Bust the cap on her ass. Well, there's nothing in this gas station. Guess wasting my time. Oh, let's go. I'm exhausted. To be quite frank, with most people, that's literally just the gist of it. I might as well just call this a let's play, because let's be honest, I'm not really paying too much attention. Okay, let's go ahead and look inside here and see what I have munition-wise. Some shotgun rounds, I'll take those with me. Hey there, little buddy. Ooh, you dropped some piggy bank items. Oh, holy crap, you ugly little bastard. Yes, I'm over here. Thank you for coming in. Now goodbye. Pie. Let's see what's in here. Can of tuna. Let's see what's in here. Another can of tuna. Brains. Nope. Doesn't look like anything of importance. Go ahead and do that. Let's cash out. I heard a bird. Where the hell is it? Hey, you break your bike. Yeah, he knew what he had coming to him. Hey. Yeah, you heard me. Get out of here. Bad animal. Yeah, that's all. What's up? Alright, let's go around a little bit. I'm a little hungry. Ooh, piggy bank. Okay, let's park at the front door. Hello, you ugly lady. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Hey, who said you can stand back up? Who said you can come out of nowhere like some kind of smurf? Go to sleep. Bad lady. Bad lady. You didn't get your rabies shot. There. There you go. Anyone else? Anyone else? Bad. Bad form of human. No contest. You see, sometimes you have to beat up the humans really bad, so that way they can understand where they stand. Bad human. Just get some of that aloe vera cream on me. Don't need that. Some cubic frames. Go ahead and dismantle. Not enough go-go juice. There we go. Now I have plenty. Let's go outside first, before I go downstairs and turn everyone to mincemeat. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh. summon Siren Head's ugly girl. And now she went to sleep. Man, you see what happens when you don't brush your kids? You don't brush your damn teeth, kids? Look what happened to that lady. Her teeth are all jacked up. When she opened her mouth up to the dentist, he was horrified. The horrors that person must have faced. Alright. I don't have to be over encumbered all the damn time. No idea why a piece of land is blocking me from coming downstairs, but alright. Hold on. He still has a gun. He has a gun. It's all good, people. Nothing to see here. Drop it right there. Yeah, I'll take that. Why not? I'll make a hobo fire camp or something. Yeah, I'll make a hobo camp. He's got a gun. Oh no, she has a gun too. They all have guns. Too close. They all had guns. The name of that company or whatever that I just got that stuff from is called More Stereotypes or something. More Stereotype Power. There you go. Just kidding, it actually says More Power Energy or something like that. More Power Tools? I don't know. Oh wait, it says Mo Tools. Because it's supposed to be a black run / black owned company. Yes, I said the word black because technically that's what it is. It's literally a picture of a guy with an afro on the side of a truck when you actually find the vehicle. I'm not saying that that image is racist, but I'm also not saying that it's not. I mean, the way I see it is power to the people, man. Only a game shop. Puff power to the player. With abbreviation. You know damn well you ain't got no power. Hi, welcome to Game Shop. If you join today, we can get you our member slapping rewards. That's our member slapping reward program. You see, let's say you got a game that's worth $40 or $50. Well, we can give you $5 in-store credit, and then we'll put the game right back up on the shelf. What's that? I don't know. If you join today, you can get our member slapping rewards. That was what I remember. But the most hilarious part I remember about Game Shop was the fact that, you know, the guy said, and I, like, he had offered somebody an interest in a butt king. So, You know, naturally I was curious where they were going to go with that joke. And then he straight up said, let's say you got a game's worth $40, $50. Well, we'll give you $5 in-store credit, and then we'll put that same game you sold to us back on the shelf for $40 or $50. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, this game used to, like, this shotgun right here used to shoot a lot faster in the game. Alright. Oh, looks like I don't have enough space. Need to go back upstairs. Bad piggy. You see that, man? That pig did not listen. Knew it. It was another skank. When you flush, think of us. A toilet company? Whenever I flush the toilet, I think, is the turd gonna go down? That's what I think. Because most of the times, you'll be shocked that the answer is usually no with most common houses today. And the reason why the answer is no with most houses today, whenever it comes to the item itself or item in question going down, is because most houses today are complete trash. Most of these houses are trash. And yes, people, I said they're trash. Because a lot of the times companies build you trash houses for the freaking price around $500,000. Your house probably wouldn't even survive a mild earthquake, much less let alone anything. Maybe if a heavy rainstorm came, you'll spring a leak in about a month. But I'm not gonna lie to you and say, oh yeah, they build great houses out here. Hell no, they don't. I mean, they do not build good houses in Texas. They started selling people cheap-ass garbage and then expecting for them to fucking accept it. Like, these houses are trash. There are houses in the 80s and even in the 1920s, and their foundations haven't even failed, and they're still standing up straight. Then you look at the houses of today, and their foundations are already on the way out. Just saying, man, it looks really bad whenever you can't build a goddamn house and you say your company's a good company that builds good houses. Get out of here, you hippies. What are you doing here, man? Jesus. But point being is this. That's what I wanted to do right there. But Point being is this. If you buy a house in the state of Texas, I guarantee you it won't last you more than 5 years without experiencing some kind of major malfunction. The way they began building houses in the state of Texas was in really crap-tastic conditions. These crap conditions that they've been building the houses here are menially, obscurely useless. And most of the weather nowadays will puncture a hole into your roof because of freaking climate change. Recent climate change has changed the general discretional function of how weather in Texas is affected. And since this city that I live in is in between 3 literal hot zones, those 3 hot zones send all their aftermath, or leftovers, and those leftovers basically combine into a superstorm, known as a supercell. Those supercells usually tear through the part of the state. Pretty much straight up tear through the area anyways by default. It's mostly due to a defect in how it was designed, and how many of the cities and a lot of the humidity and general population affect the general function. It's so cramped here that whenever the storm cells make it here into the generalized area of where I'm living at, the storm cells become genuinely worse. And sometimes it gets bad enough that the National Weather Service has to issue multiple warnings and alerts in a single year. As predicted, people even die from these storms because of how it's managed. I would say come live in my city, but more or less I'd say run away from my city if you actually value your property. Because I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, when you ask for help, the police will not be coming. Because people have crippled my local law enforcement, and local law enforcement have been crippled by the general public, claiming what most people would probably call police brutality. And during the police brutality era, where people were claiming police brutality and doing these Black Lives Matter movements and defunding local police, there hasn't been enough money to actually pay the police to do their job. So now the city is what you would call a state of limbo. It's practically in a state of limbo. Because the people thought defunding the police station would be a good idea. And now that left paved way for opportunity for private security companies that would charge you maybe $200 to get some help. Oh, you want some law enforcement help? That'll be $200 plus the $50 surcharge and the $75 charge for coming out when the criminal isn't around. The $75 is to pay for our gas for looking around the neighborhood area to search for the criminal, and the $50 charge is for us putting our lives in danger. And the $200 charge is for us using the cruiser. Back off, you hippie. Get off of Capitol Hill. But yeah. You know how getting a ride in an ambulance can cost somewhere between $450 and about $2,500 if you have no insurance? Well, I'll tell you this. It's about to turn into that very function. So the police will function just like your local ambulance or EMS service. In many cases, people have gotten unwanted bills simply from being unconscious. Then they're like, oh, well, here's your bill for the ambulance ride. Like, I didn't ask for an ambulance ride. They're like, yeah, but you were unconscious. And they'd be like, yeah, and you should have just left me there to die. I'm not paying you a dime. Nobody tell you to go pick me up. You should have just fucking left me there to die. I don't care if I'm bleeding to death. Leave me there to kill. Basically to be killed. I don't care. You can hand over my corpse to the police. It's a lot better than freaking having a bill. because there's already enough debt in this country, and particularly in this state, to make a person want to become a thief or a robber. Sadly, I'm just not that kind of a person, so I really don't care. Debt is nothing to me because this country doesn't own me. However, this entire nation is practically in debt to me anyways by default. When the United States defaults, this entire country is going to fall into one or the other's hand. So, however you want to proceed with your lives, I suggest you figure it out. Because in a matter of moments, or should I say months, the very flesh and bone on your bodies are going to belong to somebody else. Because eventually, they'll get tired of waiting for this country to pay back its debts. To be quite personal with some people, I'd probably get very tired of waiting for them to pay me back crap, so I'd just come here and just take whatever the hell I want and then walk out. And I'd probably just straight up say, don't care if your people are starving, don't care if you need a defense budget, tough titty. If you had 200 years to pay me back, why would I want to give you anything? That's literally what I'd say. If you had more than 200 years to pay me back, why would I care? Just putting it out there like that. That's literally what I think sometimes. There's just way too many problems, way too much debt. People just don't want to pay back what they owe. And this country is one of the biggest nations that doesn't pay back anything it owes. They always say this, oh, well, if you think we owe you money, why don't you come over here and take it from us? Nobody's going to waste $1 billion to go waste their time chasing after a bill. Nobody in their right mind does that. Oh. Bingo bango. Do 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 do. I guess I could upgrade his dump if I wanted to. Yes, hello? Hello? Get out of here, man. You're not welcome. Yeah, I guess smashing a guy's brains out was a little rough. Sometimes you just gotta teach him that hard lesson. And that hard lesson is, if you eat pickles without making sure how sour it is, you're going to get sick. Oh, look at that, he blew himself up. You saw that here, folks. He committed self-seppuku. Really, his door was open, so I didn't have to go around. What a waste. Bingo bango. Ba 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 ba. Hey there, Jeff. All right. I'm surrounded, damn it. Ah. Huh. And that solves one problem. Hey, where are you going, ugly? Get out of here, Tubby. Jeez. Man. That's a bit creepy. I heard a mild conversation, so it definitely tells me that somebody actually tried to make the game a little scarier as of recently, but they sort of messed up because you could still make out the words of the conversation. However, it did put more or less, not really the scary sense, more like confusion. But you can definitely tell that that sound of a woman talking was a part of an office conversation. Ah, get out of here, you freaking bar skank. You couldn't afford the good looks of life. How about you, fatty? You came just in time for the show. I could definitely tell you this, some foul-mouthed bastard somewhere screamed. We heard that earlier. Urban medication. And by urban, I mean wild medication. Because the best medicine comes from the earth. Not a science lab. That's not a figure of speech, by the way, for those who are actually wondering. That's reality. The best medicine you could ever receive in your life comes from the earth. And if someone tells you otherwise, scientific medications are sort of good for you, but doctors and scientists and people who regulate these medications are required to give them side effects that could genuinely affect your life, well-being, or health in total. Maybe even cripple or blind you after consumption. And those are usually the case that usually happens for those of you who might not be aware. But in perspective, many companies are required to make their patients ill or sick in order to keep their businesses going, which would make it an illicit business and very illegal what they're doing. In many cases, most people fear large-scale conglomerate companies because they're too afraid to blow the whistle on the ridiculous things they do to the general public. Oh, yeah, what can one person's cry for help to make a change do? Well, for one, it'll stop these mad scientist freaks from running around and turning you into their next experiment. Yeah, stay down, fatty. If you had a chance in your lifetime, believe me, it was over a long time ago when you didn't drop the hamburger. Should have dropped the hamburger instead of staying in the restaurant. and praying that nobody would have noticed you while you were eating. As the zombie apocalypse was happening around where I was, and I was inside of a restaurant, the first thing I'm going to do is throw the person that's biting the person out, or tell the chefs who are in there who have a spatula or something, and I'm going to jab it into the back of that thing's head. Just to make the troubles a little less bothersome. Oh, you thought you was gonna run up on me, huh? Oh man, I'm over here searching the public bus. Looking for your mama. There. You filthy heathen. Try to put one hand on me. And stuff, man. Try to put one good hand on me. And look what happened to him. And you see that? Man, he got what he got coming to him. Trying to put one hand on me. You ain't finna put one nugget on me. Hold on, I need the other military suppressor. Yeah, at one point this game did allow DIY suppressors. Do-it-yourself suppressing. Then they later removed that because it was redundant. Because the DIY suppressors were repairable and stuff like that. So nobody really ever made the whole suppressor anymore. So it sort of lost function. The normal suppressor kind of lost its place. So after that, they removed the DIY suppressor, which was, I think, in one of the alphas. I can't remember. Maybe it was like the early alphas, like I think. I forgot when the alpha started, but I think it was at 00.3 or 00.1. I don't know, the game was pretty rough in the beginning, and it was sort of unstable whenever you played it originally. The game had a rough start at the very beginning. Its textures were rather rough. Things were desirable. Like, I used to spend hours building, just building, on earlier iterations of the game. I would spend hours building. I don't know why, I just did. Every time I found myself a bank or something like that, I would dig out a massive moat around the bank. It just felt normal to dig a huge moat. But I'd just spend hours digging around an entire bank, or I'd set my mind to digging out an entire building, and I'd just spend the whole day digging the general discretional area out, just in general. And then I'd be mixing up materials, digging up stuff, putting rocks here and there, just making my barricades. By the time day number 7 came by, this guy was a ghoul. This isn't a zombie, this is a ghoul. But by the time day number 7 came by, dude, like, I was already set. I didn't really need anything. I had all my resources. But yeah, like I said, I was always set. There's never a point in time where I needed to have something redundant, medication, stuff like that. There was never a time where I needed all this extra stuff. It was just smooth sailing for me. I was always doing good. I didn't have problems in the beginning into main alphas. None of that stuff. I was always digging around, digging moats. You know, I had plenty of time. It's kind of like how I viewed it. I had plenty of time to dig my moats. I had plenty of time to dig whatever I wanted to dig. I was doing fine. Well, that got updated, so they made it look a lot more realistic, like the place caved in. Pieces broke off here and there. Like Big Boy mutated and got a little more buff. So some of the damage in, you know, NPC or zombie player models, whatever you want to call them, zombie models, seem to have gotten a bit more buff, more reactive, and a lot more uglier. I mean, look at this guy. He's all slack-jawed and looks like he took an axe to the chest. Oh, no, that looks like a bear claw mark. It's like 3 claws. Oh, you want me to hold some fire next to my nuts? Well, Santa Claus don't give a damn. What do I have to burn? Well, that's a concrete cube. Can I burn this? No. I don't know what that's going to do for me, but I do know that's going to do that. There's the same whack sound again. Oh man, Mr. Urban Airborne, how you doing? That everybody? No more surprises? Got the people that are up here barely survived. It looks like an artillery strike hit this building. Oh man. Oh. Okay. That solves that one for Shotgun Mastodon. Hello, you filthy heathen. Any other stupid surprises? No? No losers? I can go home? It's all good? It's all good in the neighborhood? Caution, rough surface ahead. Yeah, definitely. Enjoy the ride, doggy. You and Fido over there, too. Oh man, I got another one of the weirdos way over here. Oh man. Oh no. This reminds me of an episode of Hey Arnold where they had that really weird but depressing girl with freckles and she said, "Whatever will I do?" Get in the freaking Jeep, dude, and run them over and yank your way out. Vroom, vroom. Yeah, yep. Yeah, he was in the middle of the road, dude. I swear to God. The bear jumped out in front. He must have been trying to kill himself. Oh, man. So delicious. See what I told you, it was a stereotype imagery. See that right there? It says Mo Power. Yeah, go spend your time over there on the bonfire, okay, kitty? You had the audacity to come running over here, man. Acting like you player, man. You want to be Flavor Flav? And that'll do as I promised. Making my hobo camp. Okay, I got 2 pieces of wood. I got 2 pieces of plastic. That should be just enough to build a campfire. A single campfire. Now I need to look for a room with some walls. Well, that doesn't exist here. Oh wait, yes it does. It's right here. No, my mistake. Well, this is just as good as any old room. Wait, those actually burn? Well, I should have saved some cloth then. Cloth burns, but probably only for 1 second apiece. I got 1 minute and 44 seconds of heat. Go, Zubat! Oh, man. Really gotta be careful of the Silmarils. Hmm. Hmm. You know, I would put the campfire on ground level, but let's be honest, I'm not going to be doing that. That would be idiotic on a massive level. Cause now it's a banana. I used to be manners. Who's that Pokemon? Dun, dun, dun. It's Sea Nanners. Dun, dun, dun. Oh man. Okay, well that was an individual post. Yes. Well, I'm so close. Bonk. And my homeless shelter is away. Go to sleep. This isn't a place for people to chill out and hang out. This isn't party of 5. Okay, it's time to get out of here. Oh, come here, Fido. Yeah, it made you think, didn't it, boy? I've got my foot up his bum, a-rum-pa-pum-pum. Awooga, awooga. Oh God, man, he was just all over the road. Oh man, that wolf was all over the road. Dude, she was just all over the road. Man, they were just all over the road. Oh man, he was in the street, dude. I swear to God. Civilians are just everywhere, man. Can't see. Don't even know where I'm going anymore. I mean, it's a massive cathedral. Wow, that's because it is a massive cathedral. They went down to the church at the top of the hill. Oh, I'm so sleepy. I wish I would have gotten a ride to where I wanted to go to. But that's not happening. Well, there goes my shopping cart. Cut hard left. Gonna go flying into a less clouded biome. Room, 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 room. Less clouded. Room. Oh man, I'm a little tired. Oh, what a boring day. Well, thanks for tuning in, or whatever. I don't know anybody said anything. This was practically a Let's Play.